My name is Gina Watters, and my topic is fruit.
All right. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, no, I am.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you all ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Gina Watters, fruit.
They're lying to you about the fruit. Fruit was once a delicious source of vitamins and fiber, but at some point it started to develop a pretty big PR problem. Everyone from Instagram influencers to uncomfortably veiny men on YouTube began railing against the evils of fruit. It's pure sugar. It's a metabolism killer. Something vague about inflammation. Fruit had become the latest victim of the wellness industrial complex's war on carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, one of the 3 macronutrient components essential to human life. Now, the anti-carb movement wasn't new at that time, but so far had been pretty gluten-based. First, they came for the bread. I did not speak out. Then they came for the pasta. I did not speak out. Then they came for the fruit, and I lost my fucking mind. I've struggled with food and body my entire life. I'm in recovery now, but not to brag, I was an OG eating disorder girly. I've been in every kind of eating disorder body there is. Small, medium, large, etc. Most people don't realize that fewer than 6% of people with eating disorders are actually underweight. So I haven't always looked like someone who struggles to eat enough. But I have been, and sometimes still am. And I'm definitely not alone. There are millions of people in America not diagnosed with an eating disorder, but still struggling with unhealthy relationships with food and their bodies. So why is this happening? Well, it's the same reason the keto queens and paleo bros in our social media feed have been able to thrive. Diet culture. Diet culture is the set of beliefs that losing weight and having a smaller body is the ultimate indicator of health and well-being. But it's actually not about wellness at all. It's about power, control, and oppression. Diet culture tells us that we're not okay the way we are. Everything we don't like about our lives would magically be fixed if we could only lose 20 pounds or have a flatter stomach or fit into a certain pair of jeans. Diet culture maintains a puritanical and nationalistic idea that deprivation is virtuous, pleasure is sinful, and fatness is a moral failing. In fact, we shouldn't even be calling it diet culture. Let's call it what it is. It's white supremacy, patriarchy, and our favorite, capitalism. In our culture, the ideal body is thin, which is a beauty standard born from white colonizers who used body size as a way to pretend that they were superior to other races, so they could justify abducting, enslaving, killing, raping, sterilizing Black, brown, and indigenous people. So even if we're not conscious of the inherent racism in it, when we participate in diet culture, we are upholding white supremacy. And I don't think it's going to be a surprise to hear that diet culture disproportionately affects women. Thanks to the patriarchy, our worth is based on our fuckability. And our fuckability is based on how well we can keep it tight. When I was growing up and forming my own body image, Cindy Crawford was being referred to as one of the bigger supermodels. And size 8 women on America's Next Top Model were considered plus size. And sure, nowadays, people love, an ample ass, thick thighs, but those curves better not come with a big belly or fat arms. Big here, not there. Round here, flat there. The point is that our bodies are to be controlled. We are to be controlled. And the final part of our unholy trinity is right there to keep us in check. Our old friend capitalism makes it so easy for us to shell out the money to fund our own oppression. Diet culture sells us Ozempic and Noom memberships. It sells us supplements and shitty fake ice cream. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by Halo Top. It sells us the lie that if we can spend big, we can become small. But here we are. It's 2025 and our democracy is crumbling. Our neighbors are being kidnapped and thrown into gulags. Women's bodies are being used as artificially ventilated fetal incubators. Our government is using our tax dollars to kill children in other countries. A hungry population is a controllable one, so fill your belly. We have a lot of work to do, and we need all the energy we can get. Please don't use 1 ounce of it thinking about how much sugar is in a fucking banana. Like, maybe think about who harvested that banana and how much they were paid and the carbon footprint to bring it to you, but do not think about the sugar. So go forth. Eat your strawberries, your mangoes, your watermelon. Eat them in protest to white supremacy, patriarchy, and capitalism. Eat them with a giant middle finger to the liver kings and Gwyneth Paltrows that are trying to distract us. Let those glorious carbohydrates fuel you for the revolution. Hold your fruit with both hands and bite into it with absolute carnal lust. Let the juice run from your mouth. Savor every bite, because my friends, they are lying to you about the fruit.